What's up, guys? Part 2 of the Pokemon Fire Red / Leaf Green walkthrough by Haydunn, yours truly. We left off right when I got out of my house. The first one was just kind of a teaser of I'm doing a Let's Play, check this shit out. And it was cruise over to Professor Oak's lab, and Gary's just faggot ass is chilling here, and he's like, hey, Grandpa isn't here. And I'm like, thanks, bro, for the help, douchebag. Like, what are you doing, like, sitting there in his office anyways, or whatever. So I try to go into the grass, and then Professor Oak's like, hey, wait, don't go out there! And I'm like, oh god, why? And then he's like, because there's Pokemon out there, and you're just a little pussy 9-year-old that can't handle this shit. So I follow him back to his lab, and I was like, I was just there. Like, where did you come from if you weren't there? Were you at my house? Because if you were at my house, and if you were having sexual intercourse with my mom, I swear to God, I'm not going to forgive you for this. But anyways, he says, hey, there's 3 Pokemon here. I want you dudes to have them. And when he was young, he wanted to be a Pokemon master, but he can't do it. But basically, he's like, be patient, faggot. You can have one too. And I'm like, LOL. Be patient, faggot. This guy's Professor Oak's more of an asshole than I am. Anyways, first I see Bulbasaur. I'm like, alright, sweet, Bulbasaur. I see Squirtle, and I'm like, fucking cool turtle, okay. And then I see Charmander, and I'm like, okay, Charmander's rad as hell, but everybody uses Charmander, so I'm gonna go with Squirtle. This Pokemon is really quite energetic. I think that might be good. So, asked if I want to give a nickname to it. I'm like, hell yeah, I want to give a nickname to it. I'm gonna nickname it Shit Balls. B-A-L-L-S. So I got Shit Balls the Squirtle, and of course Gary picks the or Faggot picks the Bulbasaur. And I'm like, man, you're just gonna own me now because I got a water type, you got a grass type. It's not working out. I try to leave, and this faggot's like, hey, wait, I'll take you on. And I'm like, that just sounded gay, but no, Gary, get out of here. But he wants to battle. Leading off with the Bulbasaur, I'm going to obviously lead off with my Squirtle, pretending like this is a Wi-Fi battle that I'd be narrating. So I predict the Stealth Rock lead. I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump first turn to get some damage on. I got a Life Orb, so it's probably going to do reasonable damage to this, I'm just fucking with you. Anyways, Professor Oak's kind of telling me what the hell I'm doing here because I'm a noob, obviously. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm basically just going to hit him with a bunch of tackles because that's the only thing I basically can do. He tries to go for something of his own, but he misses, and I'm like, LOL, I'm already doing good. So he finally hit me with a tackle that leaves me with 16 HP, and I'm like, man, my tackles are just doing a lot more than yours are. His Bulbasaur growls at me. I'm not really appreciative of that growl because now my tackle didn't kill it, but that's alright because my second one did. And it's kind of strange because usually when I'm playing like the beginning battle of every game, I always like lose. Like I'll miss 5 tackles in a row and then get tail whipped to death and then just fucking like I'll just get tackled and then I'll die. But this time I actually came out strong. Anyways, I get $80 for winning that shit, which is pretty good. And Professor Oak's like, you get money for beating people. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna go, like, completely, like, dominate everybody and just get a bunch of money. So, he leaves because he has to go heal his owned Bulbasaur now because it's, like, dead. And, I'm gonna walk out and I'm gonna try to go up in the grass because last time Professor Oak didn't let me, but this time he does. So, this guy right there gives you a potion, but I'll go ahead and get that later because I know I'm going to have to come back here. Oh my god, spoilers. So, find a wild Rattata. I'm just going to kill it because I'm feeling strong. Just beat a freaking Venusaur, what the hell? I just beat a Bulbasaur. I'm pretty sure I can take out this little rat. So, Rattatas are awesome. You know that? Alright, so anyways, going to continue my voyage up into the abyss of the grass hill. This obviously has to be a hill because see those little brown things? That means you can jump down them. So this is a hill, yes. And found a wild Pidgey, just gonna run away from it. From now on, I'm gonna cut out everything I run from just to save time. And I'm pretty sure you don't really care to watch me click run with my Squirtle. Anyways, cruise up here, find Viridian City. I'm gonna walk up here, and I'm gonna go to the Pokemart because some lady in the Pokemart posts up and she's like, yo, you're from Pallet Town, aren't you? And I'm like, nah, I came from the Indigo Plateau, dumbass. So, it gives me Oak's parcel, which kind of sucks for me because that means I have to run all the way back down, deliver that shit to Professor Oak, and it's just, god damn it, like why am I everybody's bitch basically? Gotta do everything for everybody, and it's just, so it's I don't know, it's not that bad though, because my character's getting a pretty good workout doing this shit. So Running all the way back down. Don't find one single Pokemon on the way down here, I don't think. Yeah, so back to Pallet Town. Gonna go Professor Oak's laboratory and give him his parcel, whatever the hell parcel means, like, you know. But anyways, okay, so Professor Oak's chilling here. There's one Pokeball left, and I'm like, hey, can I have that Charmander? But he's like, nah, and I'm like, aw. So I deliver him Oak's parcel, which is cool, because now I'm gonna be able to get a Pokédex, yeah. And Faggot comes back, and I'm like, dude, Faggot, are you just like stalking me, or what? Because it seems as if wherever I am, you're just following me, and yeah. So, he's got these two red things on his desk that are like bigger than he is, so I'm like, how am I supposed to carry this around? But suddenly it shrinks, and he hands it to me, so that is the Pokédex. You all know what a Pokédex is. It's gonna store the data of every Pokemon I see and catch, and it's just gonna fulfill his childhood dream of being a Pokemon master and recording all of the Pokemon in there. So he's basically giving it as mine and Faggot's job to do. So Faggot's just being an asshole, and he says that his sister's got a town map, and I'm like, I might just have to stop by your sister's house and fuck that shit up with that. Yeah, I'm gonna go bang your sister really quick, Gary. And so I'm gonna leave. I look at Professor Oak and I'm like, see you later, douchebag. I'm gonna cruise over to Gary's sister's house. I'm gonna look for some sex, but of course, unfortunately, all I get out of it is a town map. And I'm like, well, thanks, whore. I came in here expecting to get a nice blowjob or something, but yeah, of course not. She's sitting there, gives me a town map. I'm like, that's probably gonna be pretty helpful later on. So that is the end of part 2 of my ongoing Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green walkthrough. Go ahead and stay tuned for the next part. I will be venturing off into the forest of the Viridian Forest, and see you guys later.